everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Claudia. So today what I'm going to be doing is, now that spring has arrived and it's going to start getting warmer, I thought it was a really good time to just do a quick video on these Chloe. These are the Woody slides. I thought it'd be nice to do a video because, you know, these have been out for some time and I almost didn't buy them for a couple different reasons, but which I'll get into in a moment. But I just want to go ahead and just jump right into these slides. These are the Woody slides from Chloe. I do want to show you just a close-up of what they look like, but this is what they look like. And they're more of like a fabric material. So you can see the actual, you know, the color. And, you know, even though this is called, like, this is considered a red color, it looks more like a burnt orange color. It's definitely not red. I mean, it's definitely more burnt orange. So I want to show you that. You know, a couple things you'll notice is right here at the heel part, you'll see the Chloe. You can see the really nice stitching. I'm going to put one down, but you can see the nice stitching all around the entire sandal. But you can see it all, it goes all around the sandal. I mean, all around it all. So it's really nice. I mean, I'm going to try to do a side view here. You can see the Chloe here. And then you can see the Chloe here in the front. You know, it does have like these layers here, which are not really, you know, they're not glued or anything. I mean, you can move them around. You know, just have like these layers here. But again, it's just like a fabric material, really pretty. You get the Chloe here. You know, I think it's really, really nice here. You got Chloe here, and then you could see like a C here on the side. And on this side, there's nothing on this side. The inside of it just looks like that, which it really is just soft. It's really a soft actual fabric. What else? Let me show you the back of it, the bottom of it. I mean, I should say, I'll show you the bottom. You know, you know, you can see I still have the tag on it. I've worn them here just around the house, but, you know, I haven't worn them out yet, which I'm getting excited to wear them because it's finally getting nicer. So I'll be able to finally get to wear them. But you can see just like from the bottom, I mean, the bottom is just really soft. It's not slippery at all. Like if you own like Christian Louboutin shoes and it's got that slippery effect where you're afraid you're going to slip and slide everywhere. These are not like that at all. I will say they're soft, but they kind of have like a grip. I don't know. I mean, they definitely don't really slide. So, I mean, if you own a pair, I'd love to hear your experience with these. So I'm going to jump right into why I bought them. So I wanted to get a pair of these. I had been seeing them around, and I think they've been around for a while now. But, you know, I didn't want to pay $475 for a pair. To be honest, I didn't. And some of the reviews that I actually saw online weren't really the best reviews. Not necessarily the best reviews. They weren't very complimentary about these sandals. A lot of the people that I watched the reviews by said that this sandal was uncomfortable, that it hurt their feet, and that it was tight and things like that. So I was a little concerned on, you know, if I should buy them. But, you know, I figured, you know what? I wanted a pair like this. I actually was able to snag these for $130 through Saks Fifth Avenue. They had a sale and I got them for $130. So in my opinion, that was a really good buy. So I was willing to take a chance for $130. $475, and I'm not sure if I would have done it because, especially since I did watch some reviews and they weren't very complimentary. So that's one of the reasons why I bought it. But I will say that they are comfortable. I mean, that's one thing that's important for me to highlight, that I don't know if the people that bought it had wider feet or what it was. I have more narrow feet. And just to give you perspective, I'm usually a size 6.5, almost in every size. Sometimes, you know, I can be a 7, but it's very rare. It's usually always a 36.5. I ordered these 37 because the people that were talking about them being too tight, I thought, well, maybe if I get a bigger size, it'll give me a little more room and it wouldn't be as tight. But they are a tiny bit big on me. At the end, I am going to attach a picture so you can see what they look like on me, so you have an idea. But they're a tiny bit big on me at the 37. But I will say from here, the width, no issues at all. My feet don't rub. I honestly feel like these are very loose sandal for me. I mean, they're not tight. They don't hurt my feet. You know, I've worn them around the house just, you know, a couple of days to see if I can break them in, because that was one of the things that everybody was recommending, is try to wear them, try to break them in and see if they feel better. Again, I've worn them around the house to try to break them in, but they don't even hurt my feet at all. So Of course, you know, I'm more than happy to share some of my information later after I've worn them more this spring. But again, in my opinion, they're pretty wide. So if you have wider feet, you can see how wide that is. I mean, it's a pretty nice width here. Like my actual foot is narrow again, and it doesn't really even touch. Like it's kind of loose, which maybe that's a good thing for me because, you know, I was more worried about them being too tight. And I wasn't sure if this is really going to give much to, you know, to stretch out for you. So I did want to mention that. So that's the reason why I primarily bought them, was because they were $130. It was a really cheap price. What I love about them is that I feel like they're a really cool pattern, and specifically this red color. I do feel like this burgundy, it's like a burnt orange color, I think is really pretty. I know a lot of people have the white and black or the black and white, but you know, I think it's a little bit different color, and I think it's kind of cool. And I do feel like it's a low maintenance slide. And if you can snag these for 130 bucks, I mean, I'm okay wearing them out and seeing what happens and not feeling like I have to baby these. So that's probably what I like about them. And what I don't like about them, that one's a hard one because I really haven't found anything that I don't like about them. Maybe that they're so flat, maybe, you know, that I worry about wearing these for hours at a time if I'm going to have enough arch support. You know, I do have a pretty big arch, so I'm not sure how these are going to do if I'm wearing them for, you know, 8 hours or whatever. But I will be able to come back and share that experience with you guys and see if that is an issue when it comes to the arch. Because I think that's my biggest concern is, if this shoe being so flat, am I going to have some foot pain because I don't have the arch support? So those would be the three things. Again, like I mentioned, I've worn them at home. Haven't had any issues with them. I'm planning on wearing them more this summer, but you know what? I always tell people, you know, I don't like to pay full price for almost anything. I will only if I absolutely have to, but I rarely do that. I'm always snagging deals and finding good sales. And there's somebody that I know who has really good connections with some of the stores, and she was able to help me find these. So I'm super thankful for her because she helped me find these. And again, I paid 130 bucks for them. So you can't really beat that. So anyway, if you own these shoes, I would love to hear from you. I think all of us would love to hear from you and see what your experience has been long-term. And also, if you have any thoughts or any questions about this sandal, please let me know. But as usual, thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you again soon.